What's going on, guys? Welcome to another Wednesday. I know there's plenty of Wednesdays throughout the year. Or, you know what, if you really enjoy the old Geico commercial of the camel walking through the office, hump day, guess what day it is? I enjoy those little things. I know it sounds stupid, and a lot of people out there, I feel like they're trying to play it cool, but, you gotta have fun even in the tiniest moments. If it's just kind of, jamming out and screaming to your favorite song on the car while you're sitting in traffic or something like that, or if it's playing with a balloon because balloons are fun or whatever your thing is. I think it's important to enjoy those little moments, not get so swept up with how serious people can be and how serious life can be. Yeah, so today, well, I guess technically yesterday, past 2 days really, is that I've been doing my first aid course. And it's just one of those things that you have to do your requalification every few years in the military. I think it's 2. Could be fewer. It could be more. Can't remember. But it's been really cool to kind of like put yourself in that scenario of in case you're at the mall or you're you're hanging out with your family and there's an emergency or an instance where somebody doesn't have to be related to you, or it could be anybody, kind of you're passing out in the street, but somebody's in need of, in this case, medical attention, or it could be just they need protecting in general, right? And I don't know, there's some sort of, I guess you could call it a niche or a little bit of kind of like curiosity about how we can kind of like how guys can mature in such a way or learn the necessary skills or whatever it is to be able to protect and provide for a family. And I think that's really important, especially in households where those are things that we're missing. Is good, strong, manly kind of like core values, right? Of being able to protect and being able to serve everybody else in kind of your own community, right? And I know I had a video on that before, being able to be kind of like a steady leader in how to serve the community, right? And I think I've really seen value in that, is kind of like putting your own kind of priority to the side and being able to take care of other people, because I find it's so much more value in the long run of being able to serve other people and be there for other people versus getting swept up in the expectations that we have for ourselves, right? And so I just want to continue. I'll probably keep harping on this as much as I can, as much as I want to, but be willing to serve. And I know it's uncomfortable. I know it gets you out of your comfort zone, but you have no idea the benefits that it has to somebody. This is really funny, but I'm gonna use a Batman analogy right now. But in the Christian Bale movies where you see the scene of Bruce's parents, being killed and stuff like that, and you see Commissioner Gordon step in and take care of Bruce, and yeah, even as little as putting kind of like a coat around a young boy's shoulders, saying that everything's gonna be all right, completely almost redirected in a way, kind of like that strong man persona of taking care of Bruce Wayne, even though he's not his kid, even though his parents just passed away, completely a very scary scenario, losing both your parents. I can't even imagine. But having that be one of the fundamentals to make Batman the character he is, and how he portrays himself, and how he kind of takes care of Gotham, right? And what wild movies. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a big fan of Batman, and it's so neat to be able to kind of like watch how he kind of like carries himself, how he takes care of himself, how he kind of like is always there to sacrifice his own for the sake of other people, right? And I think it's really neat. And I know it's just a movie. I know it's just kind of like a false reality, but I think we should live in such a way where we are our own definition of that character, right? Of course, our fundamentals should be based, again, this is my opinion, I know I'll step on toes, but again, what's life without a little risk? But I think those core values are heavily rooted in the Bible. And I know if you don't believe it, well, I suggest you get curious, because that's what this channel is about, is being curious and being there for others, right? But get curious. I know we have this stigma about the Bible that, it's just a bunch of old farts or whatever saying how you should believe this because they believed it when they were younger. But I highly suggest getting into it, kind of like going with an open mind, because I know a lot of Christians out there have this bad kind of outlook and very judgmental, and I get it. I'm not a big fan of those people either. And 2 minutes into a conversation with somebody, you can tell what those types of people are. But go in with curiosity. Go in with an open mind. shoot, I'm kind of mad. My camera, for whatever reason, just stopped recording. But be curious. Get in the Bible. Yeah, I know it sounds crazy, but get in the Bible, read it. It's full. It's like the pages are soaked with knowledge, and that sounds so weird to say it loud. But it's guided such a pivotal context and perspective on life, and I really highly encourage you guys to get into it. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Again, we're working our way up to 1,000 subscribers by August. We're working really hard, working overtime. In this past week of just being like super consistent, we've gained like almost like 20 subscribers, which seems like a lot. But I think every one of you guys who does subscribe is incredibly important. And I thank each and every one of you. So we'll see you guys in the next one, and appreciate each one of you. Stay curious, and we'll see you out there.